Hi everyone. Do you think I'm still pregnant or do you think I've had the baby? That's the question. And the answer is I'm still pregnant. Yes, I've made it to 39 weeks pregnant and I cannot believe I am still pregnant. I am literally, I just cannot believe it. Because I had my son, for those of you who have followed my first pregnancy videos, I had my son at 37 and 3 weeks. Naturally my waters broke, so I assumed I would have this one early, but no. I'm 39 weeks pregnant and I feel huge. I remember feeling like this and very big and uncomfortable a couple of weeks before I had my son, which must have been about 34 weeks. Walking around is just, I'll tell you the pregnancy symptoms basically. Symptoms of a heavily pregnant woman is puffiness, even if you haven't been on your feet like that long at all. My feet and my ankles are swollen. My hands, they feel all tight and like, I can't explain, not like pins and needles, but like they just feel really tight. I can feel my legs have gone a little bit swollen and like all the way down really, from my legs down there. My ankles, basically you can't see my skinny ankles anymore. I've got loads of water retention on my legs because my legs have gone a lot bigger, and because they used to be like really skinny, my legs did. Excuse me. So it's really hot. I just open the door because I'm really hot. So yeah, pregnancy symptoms of a heavily pregnant woman is it is warm in the UK, but I mean, I'm just hot all the time. I know it sounds funny, but like at the end of the day I can't wait to take my bra off, my underwear, just wear my nightie and just be like, cool. Is that better with the light off? Hello. So, my ankles are swollen. I feel swollen everywhere. Good boy. When I'm walking, it's hard work. It feels heavy. My lower back really hurts. Everything aches, everything. I've been getting braxton hicks since 17 weeks. Then they cooled off a bit and tailed off, and then they came back. But now this week I've been having them every day, sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon. Sometimes they last an hour, sometimes they last 2 hours. Sometimes if they last an hour I'm thinking, is this it now? Is this going to be the start of labour? Because they're not going away. No slamming the door now. And the braxton hicks tightenings have got worse, like a lot stronger. Feeling like I want to wee all the time, and I go and it's like hardly nothing, which is a nightmare if you're out and about and you think, oh, I've got to get to the toilet, and really you don't need to go, but you panic because it feels like it's going to come out. I've got pressure, a lot of pressure down there, and stabbing pains up it feels like the cervix or something like that area, and a lot of pressure on the other area as well, which is I didn't have with my son. I don't know if it's the weight, because at first when I felt it I thought, oh, it must be time, you know, next week or so it must be going to go into labour. But no, I've still got the pressure, so it must be the heaviness of him on my cervix or engaged, because I know he's engaged. Last time I saw a midwife was 2 weeks ago. She said she felt his head and said he's engaged, but she didn't say fully engaged. She said his head's engaged, I can only just feel the top of his head. So I know it's different everywhere. But the time before that, which would be a month ago, his head was engaged 2/5. That was a month ago. I've been starting to get, for the last 3 weeks now, loose bowel movements. TMI, I know, but that's just what's been going on. Over the last couple of days, I'll have it in the night, and I'll have it like 2 or 3 times a day. Not like diarrhea where I can't go out, but it's like something not normal, like your stomach doesn't feel right. I've been feeling very nauseated the last couple of days. I haven't lost my mucus plug or anything like that. I haven't had a show. I mean, I've been losing bits of mucus, which is only small amounts over the last 3 weeks, but to be honest, I haven't had any for ages now, so I don't know what's going on. I find it hard work to put your shoes on, bend down, everything basically is just hard work. So every night I go to bed, I'm thinking, is it going to be tonight? Is it going to be tonight? And then I'll have pains before I go to bed, like period aches, like down there. And I'm thinking, it might be tonight. So I go to bed. I usually wake up, about 2 or 3 to go to the toilet, and I'll have tightenings or some kind of pain. The other night I had lower back pain coming and going all night. Felt sick, back and forth to the toilet, and I thought that was it. But no, they went. So I feel really disheartened sometimes because I'm like, is this it? And then it's not. Morgan, what are you doing? Come here. It's a tinker. I feel like my appetite is lowered lately as well. Don't feel like eating so much at all, probably because there's just no room in there, it's all baby. Yes, I can't think what else. I'm 12 stone 6, and I'm measuring around here, 42 to 43 inches. I'll show you my belly, hopefully. On there then, on the chin. I'm hoping this will be my very last pregnancy video, and I'm hoping I'll have him in my arms, have the baby in my arms this time next week. But I'm not sure. There's some stretch marks here. He always pokes his feet out by here, and he sticks his bum out, and you can just feel him, he's rock hard in there. I've got a feeling he's probably going to weigh around the same as Morgan did, which Morgan weighed 7 pounds 6 ounces at 37 and 3 weeks. And I don't think this baby will be a huge whopper big baby. I think he'll just be round about the same, because I had really bad sickness for months, so I think it's taken a while for him to gain his weight. So I'm wondering when labour's going to happen all the time, and it is driving me crazy. I'm supposed to be seeing the midwife on Monday, if nothing happens over the weekend. And when I go and see her, I'll be 39 in 3 days, basically nearly 40 weeks pregnant. And I might ask for a sweep, because with Morgan, I was in labour with him for 9 hours. I was pushing for 2 hours, and his head was like it's when they call turtling. I'm not sure if anyone sees the labour and delivery videos and what's it called, 1 born every minute USA, things like that. And turtling is when the baby's head, when you're pushing, baby's head you can see the baby's head at the vagina, and then when you stop pushing it goes back up. Well, he was doing that for 2 hours when I was pushing with him, and his head was just there and then going back up, there and back up. So because that happened with him, his heart rate was dropping. I was exhausted because I'd gone to bed really late, 2 o'clock that night, and I went into labour at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I didn't get any sleep. I had loose bowels, obviously clear out. I'd been in labour for hours, 9 hours, with just gas and air. I was exhausted, and his heart rate was dropping. So they had to do a spinal and use the forceps and an episotomy, or you know, where they cut you. Because I'm going further and further along, I'm just worried now that this baby's going to be big. The longer you go, and like say you go overdue to 41, 42 weeks, the baby's skull gets harder. I don't want to be in the same situation where I'm pushing and pushing and his head's there and back up, and then I'm going to have to use the forceps. So I think I'm going to say to the midwife when I see her on Monday, see if she can do a sweep or something to get things moving. So I don't fancy another labour like that, although it could be worse, but really I just want the baby to come soon as well. I don't want to be 42 weeks pregnant. It's hard work, it really is. I feel sorry to all those people who are 41, 42 weeks pregnant. I was lucky with my son, but I just didn't expect to go into labour that early with him. And at the time I didn't appreciate going early. It was weird. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. But thanks for following my pregnancy, everyone, and fingers crossed something happens soon in the next week, because I am tired and puffy and huge and everything else. Thanks for watching, everyone, and hopefully I'll see you with my baby next week.